Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A. Angel. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. Ready now for the White Sox. Omar Narvaez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Simmons. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Garcia on second. Davidson at first. 2 out in the inning. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-1. Here it is. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. home run off the bat of Justin Upton. And that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Albert Pujols looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball is
obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Luis Roberts, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun coming on, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Here's Jeffrey Marte now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cole Calhoun.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Narvaez reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's his swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Davidson, who's out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. In now, Wellington Castillo. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me." Ready for another chance, Andrelton Simmons. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Changeup too low. He walked him. So digging in now, Mike Trout, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Kinsler, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 2-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Luis Valbuena. First and second now, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Ready with the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Into the box, Jimenez. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Luis Roberts.
Now at the plate, Luis Roberts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a big breaking. So coming to the plate, Jeffrey Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jeffrey Marte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 the count. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. In now, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In his career, Maldonado is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball. Digging in, Tyler Saladino. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the 1st inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Smoke toward 3rd. Davidson fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Ready once again, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
And he misses again, ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Marte comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman number 24, Matt Davidson.
Digging in, Matt Davidson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Line drive to left. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to Juan Minaya enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Castillo goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Luis Valbuena. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. 2 men are out now in the Angels 6th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. A 1-1. Fouled off. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding in once again. Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicky Delmonico. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On the move is Trout. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now batting, Luis Roberts. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons into shallow center. He can't get to it. This one's down. And here's Tyler Saladino. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Parker Bridwell will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Parker Bridwell.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. White Sox leave 1, still down by a count of. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Softly hit here to the left side. And 1 gone. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the White Sox.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer him dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Blake Parker takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Davidson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Their count now at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Jimenez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Los Angeles hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tyler Skaggs earns his 8th victory of the season. Lucas Giolito takes the loss despite Wednesday night baseball. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Throw won't get him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catch 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Davidson. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is... Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smith has it, and he makes the throw to first. Simmons is retired, and there's one away. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag gets one. Striding in, Justin Upton. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Another payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jimenez. And that ends the inning. The 1-2 pitch. Splitter, 2-2.
What an awesome matchup we got right here. The game has certainly gone young in recent years, And here's two of the great young superstars in our sport fighting not only in this moment, but probably for Rookie of the Year contention.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And two quick outs here in the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Smith. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Low throw, but a nice. Stepping up now, Albert Pujols. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A little bouncer that winds up foul. Two and two the count to Cole Calhoun. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in. Now to the plate, Tyler Saladino, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, Charlie Tilson. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Tim Anderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lays off 2-2 now. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. With runners in scoring position this season, Garcia is below the Mendoza line. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Standing in, Martin Maldonado as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 3. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Stepping in, Zach Kozar. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 2-1 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He throws him on the fastball there. Zach Kozar becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. But no chance to recover. Trout is on at first after the strikeout. Settling in now, Justin Upton. A base hit in his first trip. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. 1-1, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this eight hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Simmons over at second. Trout on at first with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson, as we begin the top of the 4th. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a big swing by Davidson, and he connects. A ball carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Into the box, Jimenez. Hit hard, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointing towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jimenez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Kevin Smith will be next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Rounded down the third baseline. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Tyler Saladino. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Valbuena. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The next 1-2 pitch Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Balbuena is retired, and there's one away. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ryan Schimpf will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. Cozart is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So striding forward now, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Slider whiff. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch. Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Hit on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up.
27.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone! Solo home run here for Mike Trout, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
In now, Justin Upton. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And there's a base hit on the line. Here's Upton on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with one away. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
The fastball down near the shoe tops. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. Here's Albert now. No hits to this point. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 3-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. It's a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is way low that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2-run score. The tag, and he's out going for third. That retires the side, but on the into the box now, Kevin Smith. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw over to Poole. Aaron Bummer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Smith has a play. 1 out. Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Hit hard back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Anderson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tim Anderson is retired to kick off the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. So here is Avisaíl Garcia, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Can't cut in. Number 44 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 44.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Valbuena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Albert Pujols. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 3-1 now to Albert. Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan Schimpf singled home a run in his last time up. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jimenez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nicky Delmonico. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Into the box now, Kevin Smith.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get it.
Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shohei Ohtani earns his team-leading 11th win, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out.
Now from the home of... So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Standing in now, Charlie Tilson. And this is strike three called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number one.
Batting third, right fielder, Abasail Garcia.
Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. He went deep in the contest last night. A ball and two strikes to Matt Davidson. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But another look. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting nine for Mike Scioscia's Angels. D'Lo, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's always a long ball threat, currently fourth in the American League in that department. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Off the rocks and gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Angels are back even now with one run apiece.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the... Right over the middle, knee high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. 2 gone. And here's Tyler Saladino. His past history with Richards, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively. From the pitching standpoint, if they can steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, Dero, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll. And if they could pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Jimenez at second. Saladino at first. 2 out in the inning.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count even at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Standing in, Zach Cozart. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Here's Albert now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The shot there at the Newport Beach coastline, not far from us here in Anaheim as we get ready for the top of the third. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the White Sox.
Ready now for the White Sox, Charlie Tilson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A changeup over the inside corner. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's Davidson at third. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Fontana, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Up next for Chicago, Matt Davidson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Jimenez. A base hit in his first trip. Hot shot on the ground to short, taken in by Simmons, and there's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Hard hit at third. Cozart has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate, Justin Upton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Here's Luis Valbuena now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Luis Valbuena.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Jake Elmore. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Fontana ranges to his right. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Tim Anderson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he's safe.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him. In now, Albert Pujols, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Casilla recovers, and the throw is in time. Pujols is retired, and there's 1 away. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. They'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shields gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Angels are able to tie things. Ready once again, Jimenez. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The count now at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Castillo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Kozar. Throw gets him 2 down. So striding in, Tyler Saladino. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And he gets there as he had a lot of... Striding in once again, Nolan Fontana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Looking at his career totals, Trout has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Line drive to left. Upton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Tilson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball foul down the left side.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting,
Digging in, Avisail Garcia. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hard hit ball to second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Now batting, Matt Davidson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Full count now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. A man left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Designated hitter, Luis Valbuena.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Juan Minaya takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Albert Pujols. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Payoff pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tilson coming in. And he brings it down to end the inning as the... Digging in once again, Jimenez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Missed with a slider. David Hernandez. is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next up is the sneaky pop of Mickey Delmonico. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. And here's Tyler Saladino. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 2. The count now at 2-1. 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding into the box, Jake Elmore. Casilla on second. Saladino on at first with 2 down. Again, a 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Number 44 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 44.
Ready now for L.A., Nolan Fontana, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So stepping in, Zach Kozar. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check. Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Anderson. Hit the ball, but it resulted in a line out. Cam Bedrosian, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping up now, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Into the box now, Jimenez. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Adam Engel will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Nate Jones comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. So, he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2. Job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the payoff pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Valbuena over at second. Pujols at first with no outs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jimenez. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Andrelton Simmons struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Number 25 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. 1-run score. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Yeah, that 9th inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs, 7 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base.